The saw had been steady. Then it stuttered for a single beat. No one shouted, but the whole workshop looked up. A bundle of acacia wood on the forklift was set down crooked. The fork tips hit the floor with a dry clink. Alex jerked his hand on instinct. His heart hit harder than it should. He looked at the plan board on the wall. The order number had been crossed out and rewritten in red. Double, triple. Lon hurried over, out of breath. "They're pushing hard, Alex. They keep asking when we're locking in the expansion." Before Alex could answer, his phone vibrated. "Mom" on the screen. He picked up and stepped into the corner, voice low. "I'm at the shop. Is something wrong?" Silence on the line. A few seconds too long. Then his mother said slowly, "I'm at the farm." Alex went still. He glanced toward the machines that had started again, toward the workers loading like they were racing the clock. His mother continued, calm, each word landing like a nail. "Tuna has lost weight." Alex swallowed. "Mom, I'll come back later. I'm not here to scold you. I'm here because I just heard you talking to them." Alex gripped the phone tighter. He remembered saying, "Sacrifice some land," too quickly, like it was just a number. Her voice stayed even. "You're planning to expand without telling Tuna, aren't you?" Alex couldn't answer. Alex's mother lowered her voice. "Whose ground are you building your future on, Alex?" Trucks came and went without a break. Tires crunching gravel, saws roaring again. Everyone could feel it. Work was back, money was back, hope was back. An older worker wiped sweat and smiled at Alex. "It's been a long time since the shop felt like this." "Keep it up. Orders mean food on the table." Alex nodded, but his eyes weren't in the shop anymore. He saw the farmyard, the bamboo fence, the vegetable beds where Tuna knelt every morning. Lan stayed close, talking fast. "They want us to raise capacity right away. Fruit and acacia wood, demand just spiked. They want it locked this week. If you don't answer, they'll switch suppliers." Alex breathed out. "I'll call them back." He dialed. The voice on the other end didn't waste time. "We need your confirmation to expand. No space, no signature. Otherwise, we move on." Alex looked around. Workers were splitting shifts. A few new faces, still unsure but moving their hands nonstop. Everyone was betting on this big order. Alex kept his reply short. "Give me a little time. Time is money." The voice pressed each word. Alex felt his lower back go cold. He wasn't afraid of losing money. He was afraid of being seen as weak, afraid of being the one who couldn't handle it. The call ended. Alex turned and caught Lon watching him, waiting. He spoke quietly. "Keep the shop steady. Don't let anyone know how hard they're pushing." Lon hesitated. "And Tuna?" Alex cut her off. "Not yet." One word, but Lon understood. Alex was choosing his old habit, carry it alone. At the farm, Alex's mother stood on the wooden porch. She watched Tuna holding Henry, her hand trembling slightly as she poured water. Tuna was smiling, but the smile didn't reach her eyes. His mother asked directly, "Did you know about the expansion?" Tuna blinked. "Expansion? What do you mean, Mom?" That question made Alex's mother go silent. Not because she didn't know what to say, because she'd just seen the truth. Tuna wasn't being included. Tuna looked down and tried to stay calm. "Alex has been leaving late, taking calls where I can't hear. I thought he was just busy at the shop." Henry tugged at his mother's shirt and asked, innocent and clear, "Later, Can I still play in this garden? Tuna froze. Her hand on his back slowed, like she'd heard something wrong and couldn't name why it was wrong. Alex's mother looked at Tuna, then out at the beds. She spoke softly, almost to herself. Peace that makes you guess isn't peace. By late afternoon, Alex came home. His clothes smelled like wood. His eyes were red from staring at machines all day. Tuna set the table. No questions, no accusations. But her eyes followed him like she was holding a thin thread. Alex's mother sat straight at the table. On it was a sheet she'd printed, pulled from Alex's phone when he'd left it open. A farm map. Alex stepped in and stopped. He saw the paper. Then he looked at his mother. "Do you think I'm an outsider?" she asked him. Alex answered too fast. "Mom? No." "Then why did you say sacrifice some land like you were just changing work shifts?" Tuna set a bowl down. The porcelain made a small sound, but the air in the house got heavy. Alex looked at Tuna. He tried to keep his voice soft. "I was going to solve it first, then tell you." Tuna asked steady. "Solve it how?" Alex opened his mouth, then stopped. Stopped longer than normal. Alex's mother slid the paper closer to Tuna. Her finger landed on a red circle, right beside the vegetable beds. Right beside the strip where Tuna composted and softened the soil. Tuna stared, her face drained. Her hand went to her belly without thinking. "That's my space," Tuna said, like the words cost her air. "You're taking that piece?" Alex replied too quickly. "Not taking. Just using it for now." Tuna looked straight into his eyes. "For now? And you didn't ask?" Alex stepped back half a step. He admitted it, small, ashamed. "I was afraid you'd say no." Tuna gave a small nod, and "I was afraid you'd say no" suddenly became the biggest question inside that house. Alex's mother stood. No slamming hands, no shouting. She pulled out a chair like she was choosing to stay for a long conversation. "Alex," she said, calling him by name, "look at me." Alex looked up. He was exhausted, but the stubborn edge was still there, the old boss in him. She spoke clearly. "The shop is running full speed, yes. The workers are happy, yes. But you're doing something wrong here at home." Alex tightened his grip on the chair. "I'm trying to give everyone a future." Tuna stepped in, not loud. "I'm part of everyone." That stopped Alex. Not because it was a clever line, because he realized he'd been quietly placing her outside the group he was protecting. Alex's mother glanced at Tuna, then back to Alex. "When were you going to sign?" Alex tried to dodge. "I'm not sure." His mother didn't take the dodge. She asked again, softer but sharper. "When?" Alex exhaled hard. "Tomorrow." Tuna closed her eyes for 1 second. No tears. Just like the ground under her moved. "So you were going to sign?" Tuna said. "And tell me after." Alex rushed. "I'll make it up to you." "With what?" Tuna asked. "With money or an apology? Or making it up the same way again? Me swallowing it so you can call it success?" Alex went quiet. Quiet in that familiar way. The man who doesn't want to lose an argument. But the longer he stayed quiet, the clearer it became. He was holding the power. Alex's mother stepped closer, voice low, like she was touching an old wound without naming it. "You did this at the company. You decided for other people. You thought you were carrying it for them. But all they remembered was being left out." Alex looked out at the yard. Henry was playing with a plastic bowl, laughing. That laugh made Alex's eyes burn. Tuna spoke slowly. I'm not forbidding you from taking an opportunity, but you tell me first. Don't let me hear the truth from someone else. Alex's hand dug into the chair. I didn't want you to worry. Tuna answered right away. I worry because you go silent. When you go silent, I'm forced to imagine everything. Alex's phone buzzed. Lan calling. Again and again. Like a decision was due. Alex's mother looked at the screen. She didn't grab it. She only said, answer. But you reply after you've spoken honestly to your wife. Alex lifted the phone, then set it back down. A small move. But enough for Tuna to see. He was stuck between two fears. Fear of losing the order, and fear of asking for consent. Alex's mother ended it simple. You think success means beating the world. But sometimes success is letting the people you love say no, and staying anyway. That night, Alex didn't sleep. He sat on the porch, staring at the dark garden beds. Wind moved through the bamboo fence with a low rustle, like whispers. Tuna lay with her back to him. Not rage, fatigue. Fatigue from having to guard her own heart. Fatigue from waiting for one real sentence. Lan's texts stacked up. They're asking again. They need the map. They said if we don't lock it, they move. Alex read everything. He didn't answer. His silence spread, forcing everyone else to guess and carry what he refused to say. Early morning, Tuna made porridge for Henry. Her hand shook slightly as she stirred. Henry looked up and repeated yesterday's question. Kids do that. Can I still play in the garden later, Mom? Tuna smiled at him, but her eyes were red. She couldn't say yes. She couldn't say no. Alex's mother stood in the doorway and saw it all. She didn't step in. She only said to Tuna softly, I'm sorry I let you have to ask that in your own home. Tuna shook her head. It's not your fault. Alex's mother held Tuna's gaze a long moment. Alex thinks love means deciding for people. At the shop, the machines still ran. The workers still pushed. But in Alex's chest, the noise didn't sound like hope anymore. It sounded like a countdown. He watched the crew load. If he signed, the shop would celebrate. If he didn't, the shop would fall flat. But if he signed without Tuna, he knew he'd lose something else. Something that doesn't break loudly. A crack that makes no sound, but spreads anyway. By noon, someone delivered papers to the farm gate. They didn't come inside. They clipped an envelope to the bamboo gate. A note attached, waiting until 12. Alex opened it. A printed contract, the signature line marked. Red ink circled it, clear as pressure. Tuna stood beside him, one hand on her belly. Henry clung to her leg and looked up at his father, like he was waiting too. Alex's mother stood behind Alex, calm. Sign if you're going to sign. But after you sign, you look straight at Tuna. Don't turn away like you always do. Alex pulled out a pen. His hand trembled. Not from the paper, from the eyes he'd have to face afterward. Tuna spoke very softly. Don't sign because you're afraid to lose the chance. Sign because you're willing to carry the price. Alex looked at the vegetable beds, at the fish pond, at the wooden cabin, at Henry laughing, thinking this was a game. Then he looked at Tuna longer than he ever had. Outside the gate, the car still hadn't left. Like someone was waiting for an answer that would decide their future. And when the pen finally touched the page, Alex heard his mother's words again in his head. Because sometimes what you lose isn't land. it's trust.